we've worked very hard, a broad coalition of people in Pennsylvania, to be constructive in our engagement with the companies to try to prevent the closures and try to maintain refining capacity and literally maintain refineries in southeastern Pennsylvania. Senator Toomey and I and members of Congress in both parties working with and meeting with the employers, the workers and the unions representing those workers. A lot of people working together, and I want to commend so many people for making that effort. But one of the concerns that we have is that right now there's an offer, several offers, but offers from outside groups which would operate refining operations, refining locations, I should say, using those facilities not as refineries, but in this one case, potentially operating it as a terminal. And I wanted to comment on that in terms of some of the consequences to operating one of the idled or closed refineries as a terminal instead of keeping it as a refinery. Is there anything you can say with regard to that and the consequences?
Well, I obviously can't speak to the mechanics or the engineering aspects of converting refineries into terminals and storage facilities. But from a competitive standpoint, I think even that requires a fair bit of scrutiny. For example, if refineries are taken over to serve a fundamentally different purpose, we would want to know who's purchasing those facilities to avoid any further concentration of terminaling and storage amongst a very small set of firms or suppliers in the market, which could in turn drive up wholesale market concentration. I mentioned that both refining market concentration and wholesale market concentration are important, particularly in this area where there are so few suppliers. So I think we would want to be very careful through antitrust enforcement and investigations to make sure that refining assets don't turn over in a way that exacerbates concentration in refining, and that terminaling and storage markets do not also become more concentrated because they went to firms that have a dominant presence in the market.
Thanks very much.